Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Do y'all remember this young man? This is the guy that was fired from his high school for letting girls braid his hair. Really, it seems like it was a social media firing. The people on social media just got all outraged because he was letting these teenage girls take down his braids. He said he had a hair appointment after school. So basically, he was just getting his hair taken down to save some time, I guess, when he got to the shop. At any rate, social media went crazy. Now, I didn't think it was fair to fire him if they didn't find this appropriate. My feeling was that the school district should put him maybe on paid leave and counsel him, give him some additional counseling of what's appropriate and what's not appropriate in the classroom. But I didn't think it was fair to fire him. Those girls were socializing as they were taking down his hair. If they had been in there fighting or doing something terribly inappropriate, then I would have been the first one to say, yes, he needs to be fired. But I really did not see anything wrong with that. He was just sitting there. It seems like they were doing all the talking. And to see black girls really bonding, even over unbraiding a male teacher's hair, I think it speaks positively of him. It speaks to the fact that he has a good relationship with the children without sneaking around trying to do something inappropriate. And I know that some people always speak to the ideal, and some of us really just have to speak to the realistic. It is realistically good to see black girls having an informal relationship with a black man. And it is really true that this very same black man could go to a predominantly white school system, because I think this was a black school. He could go to a white school and he would be the head of the school. And black people would have missed out on a good teacher because this man was not abusing those children. Now, you could argue the point that maybe it wasn't the most appropriate thing to do, but it's the kind of thing that could be counseled. He could be counseled, and this could be fixed if he's a good teacher. But anyway, Atlanta Black Star did a follow-up story on this, so I'll share what they said. They didn't find anything. Maryland teacher who went viral after allowing middle school girls to unbraid hair cleared of wrongdoing by school district. A Maryland middle school teacher who was at the center of an online controversy that surfaced of a video he posted showing his students unbraiding his hair has been cleared of wrongdoing by his school district. The controversy stemmed from a live stream video that science teacher Marquise White posted on his TikTok account in May, showing between 4 and 5 middle school girls unbraiding and detangling his hair in a classroom. In another TikTok video, which showed a clip of the unbraiding session, he clarified that he recruited the students to help him prepare for a hair appointment. The video set the stage for an administrative investigation by Prince George's County Public Schools after allegations emerged that the interaction between White and his students was inappropriate. Under White's videos, comments were split between support and opposition to his conduct. Some people thought the interaction was wholesome and showcased a good-natured bond that White had cultivated with his students. That's my team. That's what I believe. Others thought it crossed physical and professional boundaries. After the probe was launched, White was reassigned and ordered to work from home pending its outcome. It took nearly 2 months for White to hear back from the district. He posted an update on Saturday stating that district officials cleared him of any misconduct and reinstated him to his teaching position. So they didn't fire him. They just put him on leave like they should have done. After all the baseless claims, after a long and extensive and arduous investigation, they didn't find anything, White said in the TikTok video. Okay. White said he was initially troubled by how long the investigation took, but ultimately thanked the district for taking their time to review the matter and making sure he wasn't an actual danger to the students before allowing him to return to his post. That's responsible, and that to me was a responsible way to handle this, because you can't run your school district based on what people on social media say. Teachers are hard, good teachers are hard to come by. It's hard to find substitutes in these schools. And there are teachers that go into some of these schools and the behavior of the children is difficult for them. In other words, they don't have good classroom management and they walk out of the school before Christmas. You hire them in August and they're gone before Christmas. So you have to go get somebody to finish out the school year. So you don't just throw away a good teacher or fire a good teacher because the people on social media thought something was inappropriate. They were saying that the girls were unbraiding his hair in the classroom, and it wasn't made clear to me what time of day it was. In some of these schools, some of these children ride the bus, and they have to wait after school is out. Some of those children are waiting for 25 and 30 minutes for a bus to come back to pick them up. So if the teacher is engaging them, I think that's pretty good. Now, after this, he's probably going to find a different way to engage them. But you have to be thankful for a teacher who knows how to relate to young children. Throughout all of this stuff, the parents, the teachers, the staff, administration included, were all supporting me and defending my name and my character, White said, adding that the father of one of the girls in the video also defended him. Now, one thing about children, they might go along with the teacher if a teacher's doing something inappropriate, but they're going to tell it. They know right from wrong, and they know when a teacher has overstepped his bounds. In the decision to put White back into the classroom, White said that school district officials told him they are somewhat opposed to teachers posting students on their personal social media accounts. Absolutely. That's what he should not have done. Because of that, White was suspended without pay for 5 days. Okay? White made it clear in his update and in previous videos that he has always asked parents for permission before putting their children on his social media channels. Well, that's smart too. And not only asking them, but getting the permission in writing. Most people welcomed the news that White got his job back, commenting with praise and support. A few others still expressed uneasiness about his behavior. And yes, that's right. They should do that. That'll keep him on his toes. The entire situation made me realize the significant amount of healing that our community needs. Absolutely nothing was wrong with what you did, and I'm glad you're back, one person said. I'm sorry, I did think it was a little weird, but I'm honestly glad nothing was found and you get your job back, another commenter wrote. There's nothing wrong with people expressing their concern about things like that, because these kinds of things can lead to misbehavior by a grown-up. So I think people are right to express their opinions about it, and I think that he appreciates that. White will return to his job in August when the next school year begins. So all is well that ends well. Now, somebody called me a mammy when I initially said that I didn't think he should have been fired. I really don't know what a mammy is. I might be one for all I know. But what I do know is that every black man is not a boogeyman to me. I try to be objective in my thinking. People don't always agree with me, but I try to be objective. And I really don't want to see a young black teacher lose their job unless they are really doing something inappropriate or unless they're really incompetent. Because black children need good black teachers that care about them in the classroom. Okay, y'all, thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about this and have a good evening.